All right, just doing a quick test stream. Not sure that we'll have anyone jumping in. It's kind of an odd time, but figured I would give it a test while I had a little bit of time and just do some arena for now. I was contemplating trying to just see how I do with Null in Labyrinth of Legends. Didn't want that. Labyrinth of Legends, just some paths to clear still. Figured if, hey, thanks for joining and thanks for confirming that the test is going well. Nice to see you here. This is my first stream for MCOC. I have streamed for a different game in the past, very casually and sporadically, but this is the first time for MCOC, so we'll see how it goes. As I was saying, I might try to jump into Labyrinth of Legends and see how it goes with Null. If I can just casually clear a couple paths there. I have 2 paths left to finish exploring Labyrinth. So I was thinking about just grabbing a team centered around Null, maybe a couple other champions just in case, and then just seeing how well I can plow through it. I'm sure Null can handle most or all the fights quite well, and he's so sustainable, so that would be great. I feel like that wouldn't be too bad. I'm probably going to try to fix or update my cam a little bit, put a border on it. I had it set up on my other computer, but I wasn't able to get my phone to screencast to the other computer, so I'm using this one now. So we'll see how that works. Looks like we got 2 viewers going now. How are you guys doing? Nice to see you jumping in. Is the audio sounding good? Is the visual look okay? And can you hear the background music? I thought I had put the... Can you hear the game music? Because I can't hear the game music, but it's plugged into my computer, so I wonder if it's just going through to the computer. I also have some background music playing, but it's not very loud. I didn't want it to be too loud. Cannot hear the music. How about now? I just turned the volume up a little bit. Or are you saying you can't hear the game music? Problem with having background music playing next to me is I feel like I have to yell to talk, and I don't want to blow anyone's ears. I appreciate you helping out with this test, SG. We got 3 viewers now. If that's accurate, I don't really know, but going with it. And 2 likes. How about that? I guess we can kind of chat through my arena strategies. I usually pop about 30. You can hear the background music playing, but not the actual game volume. Interesting. I wonder why that is. I'll have to take a look into that and see if I can cast the audio from my game as well. That was the wrong swap to make, but oh well. Is the background audio a good volume compared to my voice? And is my voice audio clear and loud enough? So I usually pop, well, I don't always use arena boosts, but I realized, hey, Tariff Khan, thank you for joining. I'm glad you enjoyed the Null video. I had a bunch of Null clips and stuff, so I put out a bunch of Null videos recently. I'm not sure that I have any more. I did have some footage from a couple fights in Alliance Quest that I'll probably still put together. Volume is good, thanks SG. So I've been really been enjoying playing with Null. He's so much fun. Who knows? Maybe we'll jump into Labyrinth this stream really briefly just to give it a try and see how it goes. I don't know how much time I have, because I am home with my daughter right now. She's currently napping, And so pretty much when she's awake, we'll have to end the stream. But I wanted to get a quick test in and see how things were working. Yeah, Null is just insanely sustainable. It's awesome. So I was saying I don't always use boosts, but I had a bunch of arena boost crystals that I had piling up, and because I am trying to get as many units as possible before the July 4th deals, I want to make sure I get enough. So I have been using about 20 to 30 crystals each week-ish or each cycle of arena, just to get some quick easy points in the summoner trials, because the first 1,000,000 points with boosts are really efficient for your time. Without boosts, it's not bad if you finish the 5-star basic arena, but without boosts I usually don't go past 600,000, I think is what I usually go to, if I'm not, have a ton of extra time on my hands. I always try to finish off the basic arena. I don't usually do featured unless I end up having a lot of extra time and I get to about 1,000,000 in Summoner Trials and finish all of the basic arena. Then I'll jump in to the featured, or if I am on track to finish all of the basic arena, then when there's when there are like the hero use or arena milestones, solo objectives, then I'll throw my 6 stars into the featured instead of the basic, and that usually helps finish off the objectives for the extra units and stuff, and grab some extra units from the featured. But I don't usually force myself to do much in the featured, because honestly, even with 6 stars, even with rank 3 6 stars, the milestones are so spread out. It's actually more efficient to focus on the basic arena and the Summoner Trials arena up to about 1,000,000, depending on if you're using boosts or not. I do feel that Null is somewhat underrated. He's known to be a really great champion, but I just don't see a ton of talk or videos about him. So it makes me feel like he is a bit underrated, even though he is rated quite highly. I feel like he's not quite rated as highly in people's minds as he should be. Yeah. Summoner Trials definitely has some cheap and easy units, especially the first, let's see here, the first 300 or 450 points. They're so efficient. You're grinding for Psycho Man. Not that he's good, just need the battle chips. Yeah. If you need the battle chips, you gotta do the grind, I guess. I don't tend to have enough extra time to grind past milestones, so I try to balance my grind time as much as possible. Don't have enough free time really to go beyond the milestones usually. I will usually go to on the arenas that I do complete all the basic milestones, I'll do like 1 or 2 extra rounds, because I feel like that's usually enough to push me into the next ranking bracket for some extra crystal shards. So I do that for sure when I have the time. I have grinded for some 5 stars in the not so distant past. I grinded for Jabari Panther for some reason, just because I wanted her for synergies. Haven't used her though. She's a solid champion. I just don't really invest in the 5 stars as much unless they're completely account changing, like with Hercules. I did take him to rank 5. I did recently pull 5-star Clairvoyant, who I've been hunting forever, and I took her to rank 4 so far. I was just about to take her to rank 5 this last level up event, but after I finished doing all my level ups, and honestly I threw away some ISO. Spoiler alert, I did find out that I had an extra Cav Crystal from last month, and guess who I pulled as a 6-star in the Cav Crystal? I pulled a 6-star Clairvoyant. So I'm glad I didn't take my 5-star to rank 5, but I wish I had opened that crystal before I did all my level ups, because I would have taken her probably to at least rank 2 during this level up event, and next level up event to rank 3. So hopefully I'll take her to rank 3 next level up event. Wife and daughters are at the beach for the weekend. I have the Masters on TV and just trying to do my first 6-star grind. Nice. Need to awaken Anti-Venom for grinding champs is soul sucking. Yeah, grinding champs is soul sucking. I've never gone for a 6-star. Actually, I have gotten a 6-star from Arena. It was when the rework champions were in there with Mr. Fantastic, and I actually just grinded for the 5-star. But then when they did the arena corrections, I actually got the 6-star. So I have an unawakened Mr. Fantastic as a 6-star now too. So that was pretty cool to get him from there. Time is the biggest issue for me. Typically don't have time to grind. Yeah, exactly. Time is tough. I have a full-time job. Typically work more than full-time hours. I have some hobbies. I have, obviously, I mentioned my daughter, so I've got family at home too. So time is something that's difficult to balance, for sure. I'm gonna have to get the hang of playing and reading the chat and stuff. Haven't had to do this ever. I've done it in, as I mentioned, the other game I played, but different games, different level of attention needed. So hopefully I can figure it out. Also, learning to just talk about other random stuff while I play, because usually I'm not talking about stuff while I'm playing the game. So it's a different level of focus as well. I guess I'm gonna have to learn how to be really efficient with Clairvoyant now that I have her as a 6-star. Hey, not sure how to say your name. Matej Novak, maybe. Maddie, maybe we'll go with. You're new. New to what? New to my channel? New to MCOC? Yeah, arena attention isn't really needed. You're right. Tap, tap, swipe, tap, tap, for sure. Sometimes my tapping gets in the way of my talking. It's really more the problem. I lose track of what I was saying or where I was going. I often play arena while I'm doing other things, like walking the dog, for example. Sometimes I'll play one-handed. I do have a video on how to play one-handed, if you're interested in that. New to my channel. Well, welcome. I'm new to live streaming, so we're both new to this experience. I'm very happy to have you joining the live stream, and that's kind of interesting that you're new to my channel. Oh, shucks, look at that. Boom, Black Widow, Deadly Origin just popped me. So is this the first thing that you've seen on my channel is the live stream? It's interesting that the first thing you catch is my live stream. Because, well, first of all, first live stream. Second of all, I am still a pretty small channel, so kind of interesting that you would stumble across me on a live stream. Have you seen any of my other videos before, Mate? I'm not sure how to say it. Maybe you can phonetically type out your name for me, but maybe I'll just go with Mate for now. I think that's all the boosts from the 3-stars that I have. Let's just quickly see here. No, you've never seen any of my other videos? Well, welcome to my channel. Hopefully you can find some useful videos. There's some. There we go. We'll go with that. It's not my first face reveal. I did do a face reveal in a couple of my tier lists, but the audio when I was doing the recordings this way wasn't very crisp. So I ended up just doing it without the face cam. But when I can for live streams, I'll try to do the face cams. Watch some of your guides, all were amazing. Thanks, G. Nice to see you. Mate. Mate-like. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking, Mate. All right, now I got it. Gotta find out if I've got any more of these 3 times. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. Reflex. Nope, none there. Maybe I'm out of those for now, so let's just go over to the 4-stars. Toss in a 4-star here, see if we've got a boost there. We do. I don't use the 1.5 boosts for the 3-stars because the 1.5 boosts aren't as worthwhile as even a 4-star unboosted. So I tend to not worry about that. But I do like to use the 3-star boosts if there are more than that. 2 and 3 times boosts are definitely worthwhile. 8 viewers now. Welcome everybody. Very nice to see you all. Appreciate you joining in for this test stream. Doing a little bit of arena. Trying to gain those units for 4th of July. Ah, crap. Good thing we didn't die there. I don't know what the free-to-play... Oh, crap. I just killed myself. So I guess sometimes arena does need a little attention. Trying to get some units. I don't know if the spring cleaning is going to have much for free-to-play this year. I know they did give some free-to-balloons last year, and I believe they had the side event or some sort of side event that you could gain free-to-balloon or doubloons as a free-to-play as well. So I'm hoping that they have that this year again. We'll see how good it is. Crap again. I'm good at this game, but I keep making stupid mistakes like throwing a recoil special attack when I know I have less than 5% health. That actually just lost my streak. What do you know? You're only 10. Well, welcome. I don't know if you're among the youngest playing MCOC or not, but welcome. Hopefully my guides can help you. I know that sometimes things can be challenging to understand in MCOC, so hopefully my guides will help you with that. You said I'm good at this game, but I also just lost my streak on what, streak 10 in the Summoner's Trials. So there's a bit of a controversy, but it happens, I suppose. Not paying attention to the details. So we gotta build our streak again, but it is what it is. We'll do that with some 3 stars. Hopefully they have some good free-to-play doubloons available, because the Summoner or the spring cleaning offers were quite nice in the past, and I'm pretty sure they're going to have some more rank 4 materials coming out with these offers. But the problem is you had to buy units with cash to get the majority of doubloons available to then buy those offers, and the good offers you couldn't get free to play because you wouldn't be able to earn enough doubloons. But I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna hopefully get enough units for all the 4th of July deals, and those should be really good this year with the recent explosion of rank 4 materials. Your arena guides helped a lot, so I commented too. Oh, awesome. It's G. Thank you so much. I'm glad that they have been helpful for you. I know arena can be tedious, and I have spent a lot of time in arena trying to figure out what's the most efficient. And so I like to share what I've learned to help other people grab some cheap, easy, free units, because units are quite helpful in pretty much every aspect of the game. So I have made a bunch of arena guides. Some of them are a bit outdated because arena has changed, but there's a lot that are still worthwhile. A bit tired today. Had a rough night. How's everyone else doing? I see we've been up to 10 viewers at one point. Keeps going up and down, obviously. I'm not sure if this is an odd time of day for everyone else as well, but I guess it is the weekend, so that is something. I didn't even send out a little chat to my alliance or anything. Maybe I should have done that to see if anyone will want to say hi. Although it's odd having everything on my phone. I guess I can mute my cam device really quick and then see what's going on out there in the Discord land. I guess I gotta grab the stream link or the channel link. Let's see. Share. All right, sorry for the black screen for a few minutes here. All right, so now we can come back on here. There we go. Oh, and there's my cat. If you're interested in animals, I've got 2 cats and a dog. The cats love to get in the way. 2 cats, a dog, and a baby. Mate, you said, I'm good. You mean good at Marvel Contest of Champions? Yeah, I wasn't really planning on, sharing the link too widely because I was just planning to do a quick test, but got a few people in here chatting, so I figure why not just hang out and chat a little bit while I grind for some units. If I can see my screen, that is, with the cat here. Where are you guys all at progression-wise in the game? Any of you gone into Act 7, maybe 7.4? Are you still Cavalier? Mate, you said you're new to the game, so why is my screen going crazy? Jeez, did you see that? That flashing never stopped. That's particularly epilepsy-inducing, I would imagine. Mate, how new are you to the game? Are you still like working on Act 3, Act 4 type thing? Thanks, Shiva. Appreciate that. Appreciate that butt in my face. Oh, I totally neglected because I had to reset my arena streak. I totally neglected my most important arena tip for speed, which is when you don't have the 3 times multiplier, don't do all 3 fights. So I should just be doing 2 fights and quitting the last one. Hey, what's up, SNX Jin? You are still Cav. All right. It's G. You said you got Thronebreaker title. Done. SG done with pretty much everything minus the LoL Arena's challenges. Did volume 2. Awesome. I am currently working on farming for another week. Revives, and I'm supposed to go into some health potion farming. Maybe I'll do a little bit of that today as well, if we have time on stream, depending on how long my daughter sleeps. But I have, I think, 7 days left on the current revives that I have. Act 3, awesome, Mate. Good luck completing that. My recommendation is to push as far into Act content as possible until it gets hard, and then go backwards and start exploring. Especially in the lower acts, there's tons of units available. So we're going to quit this fight. We don't need all 3 wins because we're trying to get to the max bonus here. So we still get that win streak, and it takes less fights to get to the 3 times streak. Need help with 6.3. What are you specifically needing help with? You're playing first day, Mate. Awesome. Wow, so first day playing, you found my... How did you find my channel? That's crazy. I'm actually really curious how you found my channel on the first day of playing this game, and obviously, presumably, first day searching YouTube for content. So I would imagine that mine wouldn't be the first one to pop up. Yeah, Act 3 to 6 is where I farm as well. You need 6.3.5. What are the nodes in there that you're... Is it the global that you're struggling with, the boss, a certain path? I recently explored 6.3. I think I put some guides out, but not guides on every path. 3.6 was the worst one for me. I don't know how you found my channel either, but I'm glad you found it. I hope you stick around and look at some other videos that I have. And if you have any questions about anything, you're more than welcome to comment on any of my videos, and I'll do my best to help you out. Maybe hashtags works to find your channel. I guess. Maybe I'm doing something right. SNX, which path is it that you're working on? What node is the main node there? I could jump over and take a look at the nodes too. If you let me know which path it is, I can try to give some tips there. I do want to get my potion farming in too before I jump into before I change my masteries when the war season starts. Sorry again for a quick pause on the screen there. Um, hopefully, hopefully my hashtags and stuff are working good for the channel then. Mysterio, 6 points. Give me the live streams. And then I find you. That's awesome. All right. Let's take a quick hop over into Act 6, Chapter 3, Quest number 5, and take a look at what we're looking for. So, the Mysterio boss was actually quite annoying. I think I used Magneto for most of them. Any armor break champion, I think, does okay there. But he's really annoying. He was one of the most annoying ones. If I can even find the boss. Okay, let's just click this button. Find him here. All right. So the boss here, Tunnel Vision. Oh, yeah, and Matador. That's right. So Magneto actually works really good here because you don't have to worry about Tunnel Vision at all because he's metal, so you can counter miss. Matador, you have to bait out specials, and then you'll get power that way. But obviously when he throws a special 1, he's going to have the reflection on, so you have to bait a special 1, wait out the reflection, and then push him over the bar again. And then you want to throw a special 2 to get the armor break. And then once you have the armor break, you have to be consistent about throwing heavy attacks or at least charging heavy attack to reapply the armor break so it doesn't fall off, because otherwise his helmet gets active again and he can poison you. And then you build up to 3 bars of power and throw a nice big special 3 and it should finish it off. Back in the day, use Nick. Nick also could work there as well. I think my strategy for most times was just bring a few champions that could work and do my best to nuke them with each fight. Nick would be a great one if you still have your second life, or if you're in your first life. You can just go ham for like as much damage as possible, and then obviously when you get into your second life, you'll have to be a little bit more careful and do as much damage as possible. Maybe even pushing him to 2 bars of power with Nick, because you don't necessarily need your power. So I would probably do that. Push him to 2 bars, and if you're able to keep enough of those charges over 5, then tactical charges, you won't have to worry about the miss from the special 2 either. And then you can just keep doing light ending attacks to get those bleeds. And yes, the special 2 is going to drain your power, but Nick doesn't need the power. So that's a good one to bring in as well. And Magneto, yeah, Magneto, he's kind of like, he's good for the fight, but it's a bit challenging because it's not just a straight red Magneto fight. You have to get the special 2, and then you have to keep the armor break active and then go to special 3. And that's where the trouble is. So, because you have to like play the fight pretty slow. So I keep touching my face because I'm not used to all this facial hair. This is usually the point where I would shave, but I decided to give it a try and just see how much I could grow it out. 11 viewers for a second there. I don't think we're at 11 anymore, but I did see 11. I did see 11. Let's make sure I don't want to claim power there. What should I do? What was I going to do? Should we farm some health potions? Why not? Show you my preferred potion farming team. Where are you here? Oh, there he is, right there. Cosmic Ghost Rider. I like to throw in Ghost Rider, and then obviously we gotta have him on there. Dang, he's in somewhere else. I usually also throw in Nick for the attack bonus. Where is he? Oh, he's in War. We'll have to go for the 5-star for Nick as well. That's not Nick. Where are you, Nick? Good old Nick. And then I don't think I have a 5-star Man-Thing. So let's see if the 4-star has that synergy. Looks like he does. All right. First live stream, Slip Crash. Yes, this is my first live stream for MCOC. This was meant to be a test stream. But people are joining, people are chatting, and so I figured let's just hang out. Let's do something. I do have some time. It is very rare that I actually have time to sit down and do a live stream. So while I have the chance, I figured maybe I would do it. And I'm thinking about doing another one later. My wife is out all day today, actually. So I figured I'll do it during my daughter's naps. So she'll take another nap later on. And then maybe when she goes to bed, who knows? Depending on what's going on, I might do some more live streaming, just because this is kind of a rare scenario for me. And if people are joining in, then hey, I'm happy to be on here and hanging out. Still haven't got Nick, Torch, Apoc, Megs, Warlock, even as a 5-star. Maybe your account is cursed. Some champions just elude people. I was missing so many like champions that I was hunting for so long, and then it seemed like I would get a bunch of them back to back, and then I would again go on a drought, and then back to back get a bunch of them again. But yeah, definitely can be annoying. That was the wrong combo ender. That's okay. Can be annoying when you're trying to get champions that keep evading you. Best place to farm full energy refills. Rishikesh. I used to use the old map, Act 4 map, but they changed it. So now I actually only use Act 3.2.6 for farming, and there are a pretty decent amount of energy refills in there. I feel like when I do just farm that map for a week or two for revives, I end up with like 5 to 10 energy refills also. So I never end up really having issues with energy refills. However, the last Karina challenge from Volume 1 that I have to do, which is what I'm currently farming for, is the Star-Lord challenge. So I'm going to need a ton of revives. So I'm going to have to spend a bunch of my energy refills farming revives. Thankfully, I have a bunch of compensation energy refills left and some from Marvel Insider. So I've got a bunch that I can use. So it's pretty lucky there that I got a bunch of those. Dang it. Didn't mean to dex that. Shoot. Oh, once again, sorry to you guys that missed it before. I'm really tired today because I had a rough night, but we're here. We're making it happen. I've already had 4 shots of espresso worth of coffee. I didn't drink the shots. I had an Americano and then an iced coffee. I'm going to turn up my brightness here a little bit. Yeah, so I'm planning to do the Star-Lord challenge sometime next week. I don't know if my revives will last until the weekend or not, but I am working a bunch of night shifts next week, so I can do it on nights. I can do it on nights for sure. I'm hoping to have like 100 revives for that friggin' challenge because I don't want to have to spend any units. And I don't have a ton of 4-hour crystals. I think I'm about 90 right now. So I think I can only expect 3 or 4 revives. So it's not very many. Unfortunately, it's not very many. I was hoping that rank 4 null would be able to auto fight through this a little bit better than he did. He was able to get 2 fights down. Did he get both down? I think he died on the second fight. So I was like, that was kind of sad. You're trying to hit the Star-Lord one. Nice. Try and farm 80 to 90. Yeah, I think that's wise. The other thing too is I usually have a bunch in overflow. I mean, like, that I haven't claimed from rewards yet. What am I doing? I keep forgetting to throw my specials. Dang it. Little blunder there. So when I count and I look that I have like 80 in overflow, I still have 15 in my stash plus probably another 7 in my unclaimed rewards from the solo objectives. How do you farm revives? I'm doing a short path for the Star one. Slip Crash. I think I'm gonna. I kind of regretted doing the short path for the other challenges, especially the Sabretooth one, because if you have to quit out, and because of the tenacity, a lot of fights had tenacity, and with Sabretooth, the tenacity really makes it hard to kind of guarantee that you're going to get to your first special 3 before dying. So it's not ideal. I actually would recommend for the Star-Lord one especially that you do the longer path. I think of any of them, the Star-Lord one is the one that you'd want to do the short path for, because it's just a revive suck, right? Like if you die after doing 1 or 2%, it's just one revive. It's not like you had to sink in a bunch of potions. It's not like you're losing out on the ramp up of anything. If you get to Venom Pool and he regens a crap ton and you have to quit the fight, then it's just one revive that you've lost. And because I'm going to be using like 80 to 100 revives anyways, if I have to end up spending an extra 4 or 5 revives because I didn't heal up or because he started to regen, I feel like that's okay, right? So I think I'm going to do the short path for the Star-Lord one. Where is it? You know, asking where you farm the revives. So let's just take a quick show here. Sounds like SG's farming revives in the same place I do, where you will also get some energy refills. But as he mentioned, there's another place that you can farm energy refills better, and that's in Act 5, but you do have to fight. You can't just auto-fight. So this is where I go, and a lot of people go to farm revives. You kind of look through all these ones here. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, there is none, so I'll just pick a random path. My default is usually path D, this one here, because it has the 3-star chest. Unless there's something on another path, like a small energy refill, then I'll do that one. And I auto-fight through that. And the next time we'll usually have a revive. And it sometimes does have the refills too. And then for the energy refills, as he mentioned, usually people will farm 5.3.6, but you do have to fight this content. And so if you have some really speedy champions, then that's great. But this one's great for items too, because it usually spawns a bunch. Like look, there's a full energy refill there. The problem is it takes a full bar of energy to get to that energy refill. So in my opinion, it's not really worth it just for that energy. So I wouldn't personally go there. But there's a revive here, and then you can complete the path to refresh the map if you want. Should we do this? Let's just do it. Why not? Maybe next round we'll come through here and we'll see that there's 2 energy refills on the path, and that would definitely be worth it. You can oftentimes see like a ton of items in this map that you honestly take a path, quit it, take another path, quit it, and then take a third path to finish off the path and reset the map. Come on, Red Hulk, let's get this going here. Oh. How many points in deep wounds are enough? That is a tough question because obviously there is a little bit of diminishing returns as you keep going up. I usually had been running 5 out of 5. I currently don't have any. Maybe I have one. I have one in deep wounds because I'm currently not using very many bleed champions right now. And in an attempt to save units, I currently am with a recoil tree, damage mastery, and mystic dispersion setup. That's what I used for the come out to play Karina challenge, and I'm just leaving it there for now. But I do think that I would want at least 3 if I'm actually using a bleed champ, and I might trial it just with 3 or 4 and see what I think. Ah, crap! Didn't mean to go to 3 bars. A mistake new folks make is not finishing the map. Yeah, it seems that there's often a lot of confusion that comes up about that. When you need to finish the map and when you don't. So I try to make that very clear in my videos so that people know that you only get the revives and full refills immediately by quitting, but you won't reset the map if you don't finish it. So unless there's a different path with another item that you want to finish, you got to finish the map. Sorry once again, we're going to hide the camera very briefly. I wish there was a better way to manage all this. But I guess we'll have to do. Sorry about this little delay here. Makes sense. I'm at 2 points. Guess I need a bit more. Yeah, I kind of feel like at least 3. But honestly, like, so I think it was Buddy Lee. Buddy Lee made a video showing the difference between 0 points and 5 points in deep wounds. And he felt like it made a big difference. But honestly, it kind of surprised me that it didn't make a bigger difference. Because, let's see if this will kill him. Shaish. Otherwise, I might be hooped. Nice. I was surprised it didn't make a bigger difference because he was doing long fights like Realm of Legends and Labyrinth of Legends or maybe it was just Realm of Legends to show the difference. And it was only like a 10 to 15 point or hit difference. 10 to 15 hits only takes you like 15 to 20 seconds. And that's a long fight. Most act content isn't that long. They don't have that much health. So a 10 to 15 point hit difference in a long fight, you're not going to have that many hits different in a shorter fight. So I felt like maybe it wasn't even worth it. Like, I don't know. But maybe I'm the minority in thinking that. I haven't decided what masteries I want to do for the Star-Lord challenge. It'll be right before I switch for War. So I was kind of thinking I would just do full Fury masteries and a lot of damage masteries to get him as much bonus as possible. Yeah, SG for sure. In war, no doubt. If you're using your bleed champions in war, and then I would definitely say it's worth having it. For sure. As far as general questing goes, though, man. As far as general questing goes, I didn't feel like it would have as much of an impact. At least taking into consideration how many points it's taking away from you. You might not even, well, you should have despair. Despair is a good one to have. But 5 points, 5 mastery points means a lot. Like, that's the difference between running damage masteries and mystic dispersion at the same time, which can be really helpful. Or that's the difference between having like a more fleshed out defensive tree. And so those 5 points, they make a difference for a select few champions in some like select few scenarios. And if you need those champions in those scenarios, then yes, I do think it's worth it if you use it a lot. But if you're not using your oops. So this is a time where I would really like to have Deep Wounds on, obviously, for Nick Fury. But I don't know. To me, I haven't decided yet if it's really worth that big of a commitment. All 5 mastery points into Deep Wounds for like a 10 to 15 point difference in a few different fights. Uh-oh, I hope my regen's still there after that. Okay, good. I probably shouldn't be going through these fights without paying much attention. That's a bit of a problem that I'm having now. All right, throw that. Oh, stick it. Might not be able to finish the path now, but that's okay. We grab the revive. I'll finish the path on the energy refill lane if I need to. Gosh darn it. Started using Mole Man, so I went 2 and 2. Yeah, that makes sense. We didn't get the revive yet, so we're gonna go one more fight here, and then I'm gonna grab some water because my voice is really dry. Hey, we've been streaming for almost an hour already. Time flies, eh? All right, I have to actually kill you to get that revive, so let's focus a little bit here. I think Ghost Rider is underrated too. If mine was Awakened, I'd probably rank him up a bit, but he just doesn't have the damage in general So I feel like he's overshadowed by a lot of champions. So okay, I got that. We're just gonna quit this now. End quest. Sorry, I'm gonna take a quick pause. I'm gonna run to the restroom, let my dog out, and grab some water because my voice is so dry. All right, so I'll be back real quick. Thank everybody for being here. Hopefully you can stick around for a few moments. I'll be right back, and hopefully those joining will give me a few moments to get everything. You can probably do, let's see, you could probably do like 6 to 10 runs through that quest each day. So that would be anywhere from, I don't know, it's pretty close to 100% success rate. But maybe like 80 to 100% success rate on the runs that you get a revive. So you can get anywhere from like 5 to 10 a day without using energy refills. If you use energy refills, then obviously you can get a lot more. Should we try jumping into Labyrinth of Legends and just see what happens? I'm not planning on doing the full thing, but where's my null? Alliance quest is done. I want my null back. Oh, I took him into war. Never mind. Can't do it. I want to do a Legends run, but I just have a 5-star ghost. Are there any great champs who can also do it? If you had a rank 3 6-star Awakened Terrax, then you might be able to do it with him. If you had a rank 3 Hitmonkey, you might be able to do it with him as well. There's other champions that definitely can do it, and I think more come out each day, or not each day, each month. So it's constantly changing. So there are several champions that can do it, but the best are Ghost and Corvus still, I would say. Oops, Best are Ghost and Corvus for sure, still. But there are others. Did you see my video on Legend Run? I had a few different options in there. It's just hard because now people have rank 4 champions. And people who, maybe didn't want to risk it back in the day, they were waiting and waiting, and maybe they just never thought about it again. And now they're like, hey, look, I've got a rank 4 Corvus. Maybe I'll do a Legends run now. So now you're potentially competing against people who have rank 4 Ghost, rank 4 Corvus. Maybe they have a rank 4 Hitmonkey. So it's kind of hard. Hassan, with refills and with getting refills to cancel out. I can't remember what my math was on that. I do have a revive farming video, and I did do my math with canceling out the revives that you got. So assuming you're going to reinvest that back in, I think it was like 20 something energy per revive. So that's maybe 3 revives per full bar of energy. If you get maybe 3 full bars of energy per day, if you include the help button, that's about 9 revives a day. That's I think. It seems like a lot, but I mean, I know I'm always surprised after a week goes by and I have like, I don't know, 20, 30 revives. Oh, wow. Hassan, 6 runs with no revives, finishing the map every time. I don't think I've ever had that bad. But there was so I was trying out, I was doing some testing with Act 3.2.5, and it was really good. It was very efficient, and it was actually looking out like it was going to be better. But I wanted to get 50 runs in to average it out. And all of a sudden, I went 8 runs 8 runs with nothing. And then I gave up. I was like, well, I'm not doing this anymore. It's not spawning again. So I gave up. So I don't know if it's like some accounts just have bad luck with certain things or not, but maybe try going into 3.2.5 and see how that goes for you. Yeah, it's G. I really wish they gave Mr. Fantastic more reach on his heavy attack. Like, especially for a champ that relies so heavily on the heavy attack. I don't know. It's just the reach is so pathetic. It definitely makes it challenging sometimes to play him. Kind of disappointing. And then there's other champions that can clear half the map with a heavy attack. But it is what it is, I guess. Guys, how's the video? Like, is it pretty crisp? Is there any lag? Does it look choppy? Does it look blurry at all? I'm really curious. I guess I'll be able to watch the stream back. Yeah, and he's a freaking rubber man, exactly. I guess I'll be able to watch the stream back and see how clean it looks. But I'm curious with how this setup is. Is it looking crisp? Is it looking clean like others? Other streams you've watched? Very good stream quality. That's awesome. That's so great to hear. I'm really happy to hear that because I wasn't sure how it was going to work out with the setup. I was trying to get it set up on my new computer, but I ended up just reverting to my old computer for the stream. What's up, Putrid Talent? Missed a hit there. Loving the null content, absolutely killer. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. I'm glad people are really enjoying the null content. I hope that the videos get a bit more reach than most of my videos. I am very happy with my videos on null. I had so much fun making them, and I hope that people enjoy them. I hope that people learn from them. I hope that the videos kind of reach a broader audience, because most of my videos kind of stay small, I guess. Hassan, already have done 25 revives today. Wow, that's awesome. Trying to reach 40. Only use your initial 10 refills. Got 10 left. Awesome. A bit of lag, but the game has been like that sometimes nowadays. It has. It is a bit laggy sometimes, that's for sure. Unfortunately. Nice little intercept there. Pew pew. I love that Cosmic Ghost Rider can just blast these opponents down. With a little luck, he can get it done with even just 2 cycles. That second special 2 can sometimes finish him off. This was actually a very successful test stream. I'm very grateful to all of you guys who've been joining in. And on it, I'm so happy that people have been in the chat keeping me company. I had no idea what to expect from this, so I'm very happy that we got some good turnout. Let's see if we can try this other synergy here. One of my alliance mates uses this one, so I won't be able to start off with the heavy charge. We'll be doing a little bit of a different, rotation here. Not much different though. You've done major research into streaming. That's awesome, Future Talent. What is your... Oh, weird. What is your Discord? Or maybe you can hit me up on Discord, so then you don't have to share yours here. Mine is in the description of most of my videos. If you want to find me there and hit me up, that'd be great. Someone did give me some advice on what they use for theirs as well, but it required a bit of a financial investment, which I'm not currently ready or able to do, unfortunately. But if this is working pretty well, then that's awesome. I'm happy with that. And by the sounds of it, my daughter appears to be waking up, so we might have to conclude this stream. She usually rolls around a little bit and slowly wakes up on her own, but looks like she's probably going to be waking up for good now. But, I mean, as I said, I'm very happy with the success of this stream, and we'll probably be able to do another one today, maybe even 2. depending on what's going on. Throw off that special 2 after the heavy charge. Let's go. Thank you. Hit you up, investment or not, I'll work with what you got. Awesome. Appreciate it. It's G. Hey man, I really appreciate that, especially since you don't typically like the streams. It means a lot that you're going out of your way to join in. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. But yes, it does look like now is going to have to be the conclusion of the stream. Once again, thank you to everyone for joining. Really appreciate you stopping by and keeping me company in the chat. Hopefully you had some fun, maybe even learned something, and probably in about 2 or 3 hours, I'll be on again. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. So thank you so much. Appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.